Hey everybody,
What's going on?
look at this.
Long time
Look
no
who
see.
I found. This is Ronnie.
What's going on, everybody? I miss you guys.
For people that don't know Ronnie was one of our earlier
Everyone remembers Ronnie.
Naruto fan of B people.
I know. I kind of changed the hair, kind of a little
Changed, grew a
different.
beard.
I got the facial hair now. I hope no one says I look fat anymore because
Dude.
last time that one guy commented on me said, "You look like you gained weight." Like, bro, like,
Well, here's the thing. I went back and like some of the older videos. I gained so much weight.
dude, I bet I did
Like,
look.
I look so much different. Yeah. Anyway, we're here today not to talk about Naruto at all. We're actually here to talk about a friend of Ronnie's book.
Yes,
It just came
yes,
out.
yes,
it just
yes.
came out, or is it?
No, it I believe it got published. Oh, I actually want to say it's within a year now. I wanna
Okay, so it's
say.
been out a year. So
Yeah.
he's a self-published author. His name's what? Bill
Bessie.
Labessi, and
Yes.
he's a suspense mystery writer.
Yeah, I want to say, I guess like classic horror. You know, he gets in a little bit of vampires, spirits, demons.
And you work with the guy.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So how long you known him?
I've known Bill for about, I want to say, 5 years.
years.
Me and him met at the hospital. Funny story. Didn't even know he wrote books.
Okay.
I was actually working one night. One of the nurses told me, "Have you know he writes?" I'm like, "Bill, like this guy joking around with writes all the time." And they're like, "Yeah." Come to find out, he told me he was coming out with this new book called Banshee. I read it. I was glued to a book. If it's not anything other than a manga, you're not going to catch me reading it. But
So it's out of norm for you to read a book.
yeah, I don't really read, guys. I mean, I read, but I don't like to read.
You're an avid unreader.
Yes, I
Okay.
like that. Avid unreader. But yeah,
So
I read the book and it was, I loved it. It was fantastic. And it's cool though because I work with this guy. He works in a hospital. He does radiology and come to find out he wrote this. It's awesome. I loved it.
good. So it's not a full length novel. It's like around it's like a novella length. So it's around like you said 20.
Yeah, I mean, it's
20
not,
chapters.
yeah, it's good. It has like over a little bit. I want to say probably under, around 200 pages.
Okay, so that's pretty decent.
Yeah, it's a
for
decent book. I was impressed. I'm not
Okay.
even going to lie. I was very impressed with the book.
Nice. So why don't you tell me a little bit about kind of the main idea? So you said the title's Banshee.
Yes.
So, and it's a supernatural
Well,
horror.
yeah, no, Banshee, there's a little, you want to explain what a Banshee is? Cause
Well, yeah, sure. I'm familiar. You can tell me because I haven't read the book. You can tell me if this is like even close.
Yeah, all right, let's
So, it's like an Irish kind of European folklore thing about like a ghost, and she's usually what will happen is only in the traditional myths the banshee would come to these like. I don't remember the exact number, but these Irish families, the Irish noble families, and then would be like, if you hear the banshee's wail, it means this person's supposed to die. Like they're the chooser of the slain.
it's crazy because that's pretty much exactly what this is.
Wonder if that's where you got the idea from. Yeah, so that's kind of cool. So it involves like this, I guess, this like ghostly figure. I'm guessing by the title, and it involves her, I guess, in some way like choosing people that die, or
yeah, well, the book revolves around this main character. It's pretty cool for anybody of you watchers that live in, New York. I don't want to say specifically Long Island, but New York. The book does take place in upstate New York.
Is it like a real place in New York, or is it like a fictional
It's
place
actually
based in New York?
It's a real place in New York, but the story's fictional.
The story's fictional.
Somewhat
Okay,
fictional.
so it's a fictional story set in a real place.
Yeah, it's somewhat fictional. The story is based on Bill's real life experience. He goes upstate. If I remember right, during the summertime, he tells me he'll go upstate with his wife. And they saw this cemetery. Well, Bill saw this cemetery, and he went to go look at it. And he says, there's this one grave over here, but it's not connected to these other graves.
Okay.
So Bill himself did a lot of research. He went, I guess, to the town hall. Went to tried to get all these records of what the cemetery could possibly be related to.
So this cemetery and then this weirdly outside grave.
Yes, where he got his. Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
And pretty much, it led him to a dead end.
Okay.
He did everything he could to find this out, and everything's just gone. Nothing makes sense.
No records.
Exactly.
Okay.
So that's where the root started for this story for him.
Okay, that's interesting because, it's interesting to hear where stories come from.
Yeah, and I was shocked, especially when I found out it's based on
some real stuff.
It's cool.
So that's an interesting thing. So basically, this main character. So you said it's a mystery. So how does that tie in? Because if it's like I understand the supernatural part of it with the banshee, so there's a ghost of some kind. So what is this character looking for?
All right, I don't want to. Really,
don't spoil it. But
yeah,
just tell me like is there like
alerts? All right. I'll just give you a little bit of like a 5-minute little trailer tease.
Well, don't give me 5 minutes. Give me a 30-second.
30 seconds. So the main character of the book, it's a phone call from his, I believe...
Family member of some kind?
Family member, yes. I'm not 100% sure if it was a cousin or an uncle, but he gets a phone call. He said, I need to see you quick. He's like, it's something important I need to tell you before sunrise. Main character's like, you're probably just BSing me, family, oh, why are you calling me? You're probably just messing with me. So he decides, you know what, let me check it out. He gets there.
Cousin's
dead.
Family member dead. Okay.
Mysterious death. You don't know how. I don't know if you want to keep going with it, but like...
No, that's fine. So, all right, so family member says he's got something to tell him, and then he ends up dead.
They tell him...
I'm guessing he's trying to figure out what happened.
I'll tell you this much. They said he was running at night barefoot, and, he just
That's a stupid idea.
I know.
That's a horrible...
But it's kind of a cover-up because they really don't know the truth behind his death. So, and that's when the main character is sitting here. He's like... Hold on. He's like, this doesn't make any sense. There's something else behind this.
So let me ask you this, because out of curiosity, when you say, is it a horror novel, or is it just like, is it like scary? Or is it more like this is...
For me, it was, I'm not going to say it had me like jumping back. It does have like, horror, but it's not like crazy horror. It's more like, if you guys ever watch like science fiction, like Supernatural is the best way to explain it.
Okay.
It's that kind of horror.
So it's not like something like Lovecraft or like...
No. None of that.
So it's
that's a different book.
Okay, so you're saying it's kind of like more like you say there's mystery, so like, it's like, so like, let's say like age group. What do you think, like, the bare minimum age group of, like, kids that could this be read by children, or is it, like, a little too
children,
adult?
Yeah, it's a little bit adult. I would say for mostly our age group, I want to say probably, 18 and up, usually.
Okay.
If you have mature 16-year-old readers, I'd say go ahead and read it. But, I just
don't want a 12-year-old kid to go buy this book and then find out that, like, there's entrails all over the place, like, that's not...
No, it's not like that. I would say age group appropriate. I want to say 16 and up.
Okay.
Easily. Okay. It's it's not even really difficult to read, but to comprehend and understand and kind of like piece.
So there's a slight content warning. I just want to be sure before you like tell people that like, hey, go get this book.
Yeah, go read this porno. No, it's not a porno, guys.
How do you read a porno?
Believe you can.
You get the hustler for the articles, right? That's what you do. Okay.
Exactly.
All right. Well, that's pretty interesting. And this isn't his only book. He's written other books as well.
Yes, he also has another book that I'm currently going to try to get my hands on and read.
So you haven't read it? Okay.
Yeah, I haven't read it. It's called Night Moves. Really don't know much about. I know it's about vampires.
It's probably also content warning.
Yes, content warning. Yes.
Okay.
Also, another little surprise. He's revising this novel too.
Okay.
So he's
reprinting it.
Yeah, I kind of want to reread it. He said he's going to try to take some of it out. Kind of want to read it before that happens to get a little idea.
So he's going to edit it down.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
He said nothing too crazy. He was going to tone it down a little bit.
Okay, so it's just maybe a little too risque, or is that, or is it content stuff like story stuff he's toning down, or is it like
a little bit of sexual innuendos?
Oh, okay, all right, so content stuff. Okay,
it's a mature book for you mature readers out there. So let's not be children like me and Andy over here.
All right, so all right, that's cool. So that's interesting to hear. I really do want to meet him because if that's possible.
Yeah, we're also gonna try. I'm trying to talk to him too, where we can set up a date and we can actually get him here in person. Because what better person to explain?
I would really like to talk to him about it.
Yeah, And, Andy's just the killer with the interviews, with the questions, so...
I like grilling people about stuff that they put way too much time into.
Yeah, you're an asshole. But, he's a great guy. Like I said, his books, like, all the nurses that I work with in the hospital really,
enjoy his stuff.
Enjoy it. We're going to put a link on this video to show you guys, you get a little bit about him. Great guy. We'll have the link up later so you guys can check it out. You can actually buy the book if you do want a copy or everything, but definitely it's on there.
Do you know if he has it on Kindle Unlimited, or is it just on it is on Amazon?
It is on Amazon. I know Kindle. I'm not 100% sure.
Okay, because I would say like if you have Kindle Unlimited, that'd be a good option.
Yeah.
So you can borrow the book and then
don't quote me on this, guys, but I think there is I'm 100% sure. I really don't want to just start.
Who would know this?
Computer.
Bill.
Yeah, Bill would
know that. So when Bill comes back, maybe that's something I'll ask him.
Whatever.
All right. Well, this has been nice seeing you for I missed your birthday.
Oh yeah. Why'd you have to tell the world that it was my birthday?
Well, it was a while ago. It could have been a whole year ago. You don't even know.
Happened about a year ago.
Yeah, happened about a year ago. So all right. Well, all right. So we'll hopefully have another video of this guy soon, and hopefully I'll see you more often.
We are gonna have a video. We are soon. We're gonna get this date, get it rolling. We're gonna get this out there for you guys. I want it out there.
All right. So thank you so much for tuning in.
I missed you guys.
We'll hopefully do more soon. Okay,
always.
Bye. That's shaking all over the place.
Hey.
Damn.